Well, on the back of the local bourse seeing the biggest foreign fund outflow in more than a year, how do we keep foreign investor sentiment positive for the Philippine economy? Well, here to help us hash that out, we have with us live in studio Peter Chun. He's founder of Silverbear Capital. Good morning, Peter, and thanks for being on the show. I just want to kick off with what we were discussing earlier before broadcast about the highest foreign fund outflows in about a year. In the local markets, but then again, you still have some strong foreign direct investment figures coming out for the fundamental economy. What do you think is going on here?
Well, I think something good is happening, to be honest. I mean, especially from the Hong Kong people point of view, quote, China. I mean, we're seeing a very, very sentimental alignment with investing now back into Philippines, starting with obviously you see all the tourism figure going up. I mean, thanks to part of the Chinese community coming over to Philippines. We are seeing the bridge between China and Philippines becoming a little bit more stronger, and from that we built the investment arena back in the Philippines. I mean, as you can see, the figures basically show what I'm saying to be true.
There are a lot of issues going around. Well, you've got geopolitical global issues, you've got fundamental issues here in the country. What are the key touch points for foreign investors when they're looking at the Philippines?
I mean, for the past couple of years, as we can see, the government of Philippines has been doing its best to increase the bilateral relationship between China and Philippines at the cost, of course, with the U.S. relationship, which people probably argumentably wanted to see what's going on between U.S. and Philippines. But from China point of view, this is a plus. This is a positive sign. And China government have, of course, reacted in the same manner, signing a couple of bilateral agreements, for the last 2 years, I think. And these agreement would hopefully build a stronger bridge between the private sector and the public sector investing into Philippines. So I think politically is going in the right direction for China. And between China and U.S., obviously, we all see the trade war going on. And China is definitely taking this as a bargaining chip.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you brought up that the trade war and this other bilateral relationship with the two largest economies in the world. Now, people are split. They say it's going to hit global economic growth and also trade sentiment across neighboring Asian countries. But some say that there might be actual opportunities to invest in other countries based on what's been going on with the trade war. On what side of the fence do you sit here? Are there opportunities for economies like the Philippines, or more risks with regards to this trade war that's happening?
Yes, I think it's an interesting story. Right now, everything that comes out from China that goes to U.S. will see a big challenges with the tax that's been implemented, and therefore it cuts down the profit margin of most manufacturers or investors in China that is exporting products. Now, the interesting thing that we see is we see an opportunity window immediately moving these manufacturers to Philippines, and we should then from Philippines export to U.S. Now, 75% of the products right now that's made from Philippines that goes to U.S. are actually tax-free. However, the 25% of the goods right now, including textiles, maybe some agricultural stuff, are still non-negotiable terms.
Yes.
So you will be seeing the Philippine government actually trying to go back to the negotiation table at a later date coming up, probably the coming months, to see if it can push for better terms on the free trade agreement between Philippines and U.S. And this will actually give a very good push for China people to come and invest into Philippines and build manufacturing facility, which gives good jobs and employments locally, and therefore driving economy in a better way.